Oi, oi, oi! We're back at it again. Let's keep the salty Eldrazi train going. I can keep this. I believe I get to go first. My opponent is still choosing whether to keep. That's a mulligan. Down to 6. Okay. Foreboding landscape, maybe. Nah, let's scroll. Hey, that's what we wanted to top deck anyway. So we can play our mana dork next turn. Oh, really? Really? Bruh. Bruh. Weak. That's fine. I'm just gonna keep ramping. And you know what? Just cause why not? Why not? That wasn't an optimal play, but why not? Again. There we go. That's fine. Interesting commander. That can be a problem. I still have Tatyova. Nah, I should have went with Tatyova. Man. I actually need to draw cards to not fill up my grave. Fuck sakes, mate. Skill of black. Oh, are you gonna get rid of... Oh, okay. 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 Let's go. Commander's down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, yo, imagine Tatyova was down when the... Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. This guy. Very removal heavy. Okay. Command zone, you go. What do you think? The commander again. See what we reanimate. Ayo, the mana dork from the beginning of the game was good, homie. Okay. At least it wasn't another sweeper. Probably not doing any tricks, so it should be okay. Yeah, let's bring her down. And we can draw a card off this. Just gonna sack this, go get a basic land, so a land enters and I get the land trigger. Get a blue. Okay. And that's my land for turn, so I get to draw again. See, it's a very helpful card actually. Let's go Ancient Silver Dragon. Yep. Now my opponent has 2 bombs to deal with, either my commander or the Silver Dragon. If he does have removal, I kind of hope he targets the commander, because I just want to draw cards. Okay, got a little fishy. Okay. Okay, his board's filling up quick, but still should be safe. Draw a card. Ooh. Yo, let's attack first. Okay. And see what we draw. Yeah, nothing in my grave, so I'm not going to attack with my commander. Bam! Alright. What we got? Oh! Okay. Ooh, it's go time. Yeah. Let's go. Draw 7 more cards. Yeah, what's up? No max hand size. Yeah, I know it's nice. Yo. Everyone's decks wishes it plays like this. Yo, check it out. Check this out, right? Yo. Nice creatures, buddy. I don't even like them that much, but they're mad. And let's double my mana, even though I don't need mana no more. Unlock yours. Woo! Let's get the ice tail back. Nah. Like that. Take your stupid broom and get the hell out of here. We're gonna play the Reliquary Tower, even though we have no max hand size, but whatever. Boom! And Jingy, obviously. He's perfect for what's going on right now. More card draw. Weird my opponent hasn't scooped yet. I'm impressed. He might have a response to all this actually, but ooh, we're drawing 7 more cards and we don't have to discard shit. So much to do, but no need. Pass. And your lands are getting locked. But on top of that, good sir, nope. That's a big nope. Anything for 3 mana? Cool. Discard your hand. And yeah. Now we're clapping cheeks, folks. We're clapping way too many cheeks. Up. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Moving on. Next one. It's the dinosaurs. Ooh. This hand looks familiar. Let's keep. Really? You're gonna land tags me? You're gonna land tags me? You know what, bro? I'll make sure not to ramp. I don't even have any ramp spells, so. But let's get some color fixing here. That's right, an island. Better watch out. Okay. Ooh, I'm willing to discard, eh? Nah, we can do it another way. We don't need to discard this way. We can discard with the chorus there. But we'll even wait on that because we might even discard something better than that Emerald Pool. Just because, you know what? We already did it. We get it. But we're still going to do it. Worst case scenario. If we don't discard something else worth reanimating. There we go. That's all the colors. Suck on these. And I guess, yeah, we could do it. Or just hold it out. One more. Yeah, let's just wait. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I guess this way we can put the Ornithopter. Yeah, we can play the Ornithopter and chart the course. Cool. Yeah, Emrakul, in you go. I cannot pay Madness 6. Ooh. My opponent's already getting suspicious. He's like, huh, why would you discard that? Oh, I don't know. Ooh, here comes the dinosaur. Oh, I told you hit, buddy. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. I think tap land makes the most sense. And yeah, let's just reanimate Emrakul here. Uh-oh. Sup. Sup. Ooh, more dinosaurs. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold back. I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold back. Attack with Emrakul. Keep mana open. And if his board gets scary, I'm just gonna Aetherize. So we should be okay. 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 Opponent scoops it. Next. Hey, we're gonna be fighting some dragons, man. But let's try to not make this game drag on too long. Nah, we're gonna mulligan that. Much better. Rides of the Dark Realms and Singularity Rupture in hand. Color fixing. This is beautiful. Let's go. Foreboding Landscape next turn, probably. Just get the black mana fixing. Okay, here we go. Get a swamp. Off to a decent start, I'd say. Opponent plays a Sprite Dragon. Okay. Play an island. That's all my color fixings. And it's a counter, it's not prowess. Right. Okay. Still a very useful card in an Izzet or Jeskai strategy deck for sure. I can hold on that Ugin's Binding. Use it when it's really necessary. Okay. Driving out, let's get the tap land out of the way. Black, I guess. It already makes blue. I rarely ever need to make double green in this deck, and if I do, it's probably not the best game I'm having. Okay. Opponent scries. Keeps one to the top. Okay. I guess you really need the card draw, so let's just return this to his hand. Just because it's modified, you know, just for gigs. Okay, let's play Tatiova. Okay, Sprite Dragon back. Oh no! You know what? Let's return the favor. Yeah, we should probably return the favor. Or should I just Singularity Rupture now? Nah, you know what? I think we can wait. Let's feed the swarm. There we go. Yeah, feed the swarm. Reanimate Tatiova. And we should be good to go. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna have to take it. I invested way too much in Tatiova to sacrifice her. But there we go. Draw a card. There we go. See, now that's beautiful. That is beautiful. But we're gonna have to do this now. If I don't hit Emrakul, then I'll be able to reanimate my grave as well. And we hit her. Thrakos. Ooh. I've been getting that a lot. Every time I reshuffled my graveyard into my library because of Emrakul, that she usually is what I top deck, which is crazy. Anyway, let's just Massacre Wyrm. And then if it gets removed, I can cast my commander, reanimating it. I'm just trying to get some defense at this point. My life is very low. Yep. It gets removed. And that's a problem. Oof. Oh, if he pumps it up, it's probably GG. That may very well happen here. Oh, okay. That's actually kind of scarier. Oh, what to do, what to do. Yep, let's go. Stick to the original plan. Hopefully our commander doesn't get removed. We're playing it very risky here. Nah, I'm not gonna copy that, but I guess I could have waited so I don't have to discard. Oh, but wait. No, that's good. I'll discard the Ancient Silver Dragon, and when I attack with my commander, I reanimate that. Keep Massacre Wyrm as a blocker. Yep. And those are my 2 mana that I will need to do Rise of the Dark Realms. So this is perfect. As long as I survive 1 more turn, I should have this. There we go. Ancient Silver Dragon. Take 7 to the face. And if he does have a removal spell, I actually have the Narset's Reversal on me, so I should be good. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to... Here we go. What you got, buddy? You got a counter spell? Can you stop it? Yeah, opponent scoops. Bye-bye, dragons. And now, the 2 legendary Sultai players going at it for the Sultai Championship. Who will take home the gold? Yee. Okay, outside of Paradise Druid, the color fixing here is kind of whack. I mean, this could be a good hand, actually. Nah, let's run it. See what happens. Okay. Took all the balance scale. Let's play Island for good luck. But yeah, great commander. I have him in my 99 in the Muldrotha deck. Ooh, Exploration. That's a great turn one. Oof. I have a feeling this is going to be a landfall deck. So it's basically a green deck in disguise, if you will. There we go. Bit of ramp. Ooh, Lotus Cobra. That's a bomb. That's a bomb for sure. Oof. That's another bomb. Yo, my opponent here is just playing straight bombs. They're going to be making a lot of mana. Okay. We're one step closer to the play here. We are going to try to pull off the old classic Ugin's Binding in the graveyard, and then find a way to cast Ulamog the Defiler, and then get an overloaded Cyclonic Rift effect, slow my opponent down. Yeah, that should be the play. Now we just have to survive until... Ooh, I still Explorer. Oh, dude. No. Nope. 3 lands a turn. Come on. Our opponent is set up really well, but they barely have cards in hand. What is that? One card in hand? Okay, let's just keep getting lands down. I'd maybe hold off on the Bloodthirsty Conqueror. We're chilling. This is going to be a scary turn. It all depends on what my opponent draws. Oh. Yeah. I mean, it is Sultai. Between the Icetail and the Tatyova, he's already played 2 cards that are in this deck list I have, so... You know what? Let's use this now. That was a lot of mana to bring Tatyova in. Slow my opponent down a bit. And I guess, yeah, Bloodthirsty Conqueror can come in. At this point, I don't care. Okay, Teval is in. Triggers my Bloodthirsty Conqueror for the land he used. Gain a little bit of life. It's never a bad thing. I'm just gonna take that. Okay, getting closer. Yeah, it's just black. Black's fan. Yeah, we can't really do much. Whew, that's scary. But you know what? I'll attack with the Bloodthirsty Conqueror because I doubt he'll want to block with Teval. And if he does, that's a good trade for me. I don't care. If he can give it Death Touch or something. But no, he doesn't. I gain some life. Keep myself in the game a little longer. Yeah, it really all depends on what my opponent draws into, and could very much be GG because that's a lot of mana. A lot of land triggers. Okay, here we go. I don't have interaction, so I'm just going to be watching my opponent. Okay. And now it snowballs. This is how awesome Sultai is. Check this out. Well, we're seeing landfall triggers happen more so than Sultai doing its thing, but I guess it's all Sultai when you think about it. There's nothing about my playstyle that makes it more Sultai than... Ooh, okay. Let's see. Bam. Bring his health down. Bring my health up. And I can execute the play next turn. Oof. I don't think my opponent has lethal, so we should be able to survive one more turn. We're at 29 health. But I have no idea what my opponent's going to do now. I have one blocker, which I will not even block with, so... Yeah, that's a lot of mana. Okay, Loki. He can be a copy of a creature. Okay, he's reanimating some creatures. The Isol Explorer, oof. So now he can play 3 lands. And there's 4 landfall triggers happening now. Okay, now it transformed into the Planeswalker. Ooh. That -2 ability is exactly what my opponent needs to do to close the game out. But instead, they do that. Little does he know, he just threw the game. I don't think he can do anything to me this turn that will win the game, but who knows? He's just drawing cards and making mana, so anything can happen. Okay, yeah. I'm glad that's all he's attacking with. Ooh, all his creatures have flying now. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. More landfall triggers. At least I'm gaining life from the shock land. Here we go. I guess it's moments like this I'm thankful Seedborn Muse and stuff isn't on Arena, because that would be devastating. Okay, here we go. And Teval, I salute you. If all this resolves, it's been good hanging. I'm going to exile Ugin's Binding, which will give me an overloaded Cyclonic Rift effect. Back to the Stone Age with you. And my opponent scoops. GG. Moving on. Next one. Now we just gotta, drawn to a nice outlet like that. That's perfect. Well, not perfect, but that can help us get Jink taxes down faster. Draw a bunch of cards, discard our opponent's hand. Okay. Ornithopter of Paradise. Let's ramp a bit more here. Okay. My opponent's going to make a bunch of 2/2 zombies with that. Now I could play the Quicksilver Amulet already, or keep 2 blue open for the for Chatterfang coming down. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, that's also a problem. Not worth countering, but... Okay, more land, that's good. Ah, I should have played the island instead, actually. And then I could have played Key to the Vault and kept 2 blue open for Chatterfang, but oh well. Let's just play it anyway. I'll just bluff like I have interaction open that only requires 1 blue or something, and my opponent might buy it. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna make some zombies with that. I'm not gonna be blocking, so... Okay. Well, no land in hand though. Start with that. So should we play the Quicksilver now? We could. But I also think it's best to slow our opponent down now, because there's going to be a lot of zombies on the field. I don't really have much defense. The Quicksilver Amulet could be removed as well as soon as I bring it down, or in 1 more turn, and then my whole plan goes down the drain. Yeah, I think we just let's just slow the game down a bit. Let's see what my opponent decides to do now. Okay. Still no lands in hand. Interesting. Ooh, the Massacre Wyrm could be a fun win con actually against the Chatterfang deck, as I was mentioning in the deck tech of the previous video. So yeah, you know what? Let's bank on that. Let's just play the Quicksilver Amulet now. And next turn, if my opponent's board is full of like 1/1s and 2/2s, I'll just Massacre Wyrm in. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. Yep, that's the first one. Okay. We could. Options, 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 options. Yeah, let's just put Massacre Wyrm in to frustrate my opponent, slow his board down. Bait out like any removal spells and stuff. Because our main plan here is Jingataxis, obviously, to draw cards, and the Key to the Vault, so for free spells on top of our library. Everything else is just filler. Oh, nah, no. Yeah, I'd rather counter this than Chatterfang, to be honest. I do not have good experience with Bristly Bill. Although whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a counter on it. Like, no. And yeah, let's play a land. I guess we can afford to Key to the Vault. Whoops, I tapped the wrong land. My bad. Yeah. And let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We can't be scared. That's why we have our commander, because if he gets removed, I'll just cast my commander, and if it enters, I can bring him back. We're good to go. We're good. Let's attack the Massacre Wyrm, because he's definitely not going to block with that. Bring his life down a bit. Draw 7 cards. Woohoo! What's up? Okay, now I got to discard 2. Probably lands, I guess. Wait, maybe. No. Sure. Okay, that's back. It would be a smart move to get rid of that artifact if I were my opponent. Well, that's just as bad too, so thankfully I can bring either one of them back actually. And he discarded his hand, perfect. And I top deck Breach the Multiverse, which I have the mana for. This is nice. Life is good. Magic is good. Oh, that's such a dud to hit in my graveyard, but whatever. Should I take his Massacre Wyrm? Yeah, I think I'll just take his 6/6 flyer. Whatever. It's a beater for me. And I'm just gonna end my turn. I'm gonna have to discard now, unfortunately. Give me a moment here. Okay. Ooh. That's a big problem. I have no idea what's in his deck, but it could easily, depending on what he has, he could easily change the tide of this game and put himself back in a winning position. So I gotta execute something big here. Make 12 mana in total with that Dark Ritual, but Commander, here we go. Resolves. Okay, Quicksilver Amulet's back. Okay, let's attach Key to the Vault on my commander. No haste, unfortunately, but yeah, let's attack with these two. I actually want that vampire, not Nighthawk, off the board, so I don't mind trading that 6/6 flyer for it. Cool. Now we draw set. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. We have what we need, ish. Actually, yeah, no, we have plenty. Yeah, we have plenty. Now let's just discard everything that's land based, I guess, or we don't need that zombify anymore too much. Could be useful and fun later, but yeah, let's just get rid of the lands here. Just a moment. Alright, now let's see if we survive one more turn after what my opponent brings out over here. And we have enough to play Omniscience, and we have both Emrakul's in our hand. Oh boy. Oh boy. I am not even... Ooh, oh, that sucks. Oh, great play. Great play. But I'm not even mad. Not even mad at all, because... I am not worried in the slightest. Yeah, go ahead, take it. You can take it. Take it. All yours. Alright. Time to make my opponent scoop. Shoot! Bam! Nice creatures, buddy. Double cast Emrakul. Double Emrakul. Cast trigger. Yep. Goodbye. Good night. Bow, bow. Oh, yeah. Ooh, it's a nice hand. Good colors. Good ramp. Got the Psych Rift for when it gets too scary later. Opulent Palace. Let's go. My opponent scries 1. Cool, we have Tutor. That's going to be useful. Paradise Druid. Okay, opponent plays an Arcane Signet. We don't know what kind of Atraxa deck this is yet. It could be a poison counter one, or just a general counter one. We never know, but we'll see. Now let's just ramp some more. Overgrown Zealot. Yeah, I went up against an Atraxa deck on here that had nothing to do with counters or proliferation. It was just an excuse to have access to all 4 colors. And it was just a deck that managed to conjure, power cards from the power 9. And yeah, it was super busted, but super interesting to see as well. Okay, Avenger of the Fallen. That could be a problem later. Gotta keep my eye on that. Let's see. 5 mana. Can't really do too much. Let's do Ice Till. And yeah, Siren Storm Tamer. Why not? Hopefully we draw into more land. Nothing too scary in the opponent's grave yet for the Avenger. And Atraxa already has a counter. Okay. Okay, that Aetherize will definitely come in handy. Still can't do much, just hang back, play protective. Okay, This Atraxa deck doesn't seem too scary, but we never know what our opponent can pull off. So he does have one card left in hand though, so he used all of his gas, and it's currently on the board. Down to 19 already. Yeah, Atraxa can definitely be a problem. Okay, Vorinclex, nice. Still no mana to play him though. Yeah, this is scary. I may have to use the Aetherize on my opponent's next turn. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, yeah, he's tapping one of my blockers and my dorks. He gets to draw a card from that as well. So now I'm down to 4 mana. This is not good. Yeah, I might as well use the Aetherize now. He's tapped out. Just to slow him down a tad bit. Okay. Okay, we can use the Diabolic Intent to go grab Omniscience. Yes. This is the plan. I'm just not very keen on using it just yet. Vorinclex is not a big enough outlet to justify this move. But let's do it. We can have it in our hand when we need it. Here we go. Most of the time, all I really need is Show and Tell, Omniscience, and one of the big nasty Eldrazi Titans with nasty cast triggers. And I can usually just, you know, take it from there. So, Vorinclex is great though. Okay, Atraxa's back. Okay, my opponent sacrificed his artifact to draw a card. He only has 2 cards in hand. One we've already seen. Okay, that's land. That's good. That's what I'd like to see. Okay, Ancient Silver Dragon is in the graveyard. And we're 1 land away from casting our commander so we can reanimate him. Okay. Yeah, we need to hang back a little more, unfortunately. It's probably not worth using the Show and Tell just yet. But that board is developing a little too fast, and my opponent's life is just gonna get higher and higher. Okay. Okay, so my opponent is now giving Atraxa hexproof. And putting a counter on him. And swinging for 7. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that. I'm down to 12. He's up to 42. Okay, Ugin's Binding. That's a nice top deck. We could... He does have the Arcane Signet open, so he could have protection, but let's try to slow him down a bit more and bounce Atraxa to his hand. And later on, if we get to cast an Eldrazi, we can get another Cyclonic Rift effect, so... Okay, that resolved, thankfully. And Yeah, let's hang back. Opponent plays a Blossoming Sands, plays Atraxa. I would have countered it if I had a legal counter in hand, but okay, Atraxa is back to having a counter. Now it is end step, he'll proliferate. I'm really glad my opponent is skipping his combat here because he could have very well been chipping at my life this whole time. There we go. Bloodthirsty Conqueror is in the grave as well from playing my forest that I just top decked. Let's use the Overloaded Cyclonic Rift effect. We really need to slow our opponent down. They're probably 1 or 2 attacks away from probably winning, so it would be pretty funny if I started countering his ramp spells or his artifact ramps. But I'm definitely not pitching any of the blue cards in my hand, so okay, Atraxa's back. The artifact that gives them indestructibles back on the field. Okay, we drew it into a reanimate. It might have to be time to execute this now. It is also very risky to reanimate the Silver Dragon and go down to 4 health, but what to do? Let's do it. Let's just do it. YOLO. I doubt he has anything too scary in his hand from probably just what we've seen. Yep, okay. We've already seen that. Vorinclex down. Boom. Let's reanimate. Yeah, nothing worth in their graveyard. Let's reanimate the Silver Dragon. There we go. Down to 4 health. Oof. If my opponent plays a crazy spell that wipes my board or something, I do have that Force of Negation. And yeah, whatever my opponent plays now, his lands will get locked for a turn. Okay, he's putting a counter on one of his creatures and drawing a card. She-Hulk, oof, that's going to be a problem. Luckily that locked quite a bit of his lands. Okay. All but one of his lands are officially locked, and they will be locked for him next turn. Yep, that's a smart play on his end. I definitely can't afford to take it. But that Ancient Silver Dragon with that Omniscience in the board just gives me too much an advantage, so that was a smart play on his end to trade Atraxa for that. Oof. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to my opponent at this point. Yeah, I don't know what else we can do. Okay, Karsi Revenant, not too bad. Let's bring our commander in just so we have some more blockers. Okay, Vorinclex is back. No mana to do Karsi's thing, so let's just hang back. Yeah, whatever damage I deal to him, he can just direct it back anywhere else, including my face. So, if he so much breathes on me, I'm cooked. And he gave it indestructible. And it's an 8/8. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna have to block with these two. And fortunately, it would only be dealing 2 damage, so he can only deal 2 damage back. Yeah, if I blocked with my commander, I would have died just there. It would have been his game. We have no choice but to try to get our health back up. Let's exile Karsi Revenant, give our commander lifelink and death touch. I don't know how useful the Mind Skinner is right now, but let's just get our health up. There we go. Ancient Silver Dragon's back, but tap though. Okay, not the best trade, but we got our health back up at least. That's all that matters. Back in the command zone you go. Interesting. He could have killed Vorinclex if he chose, targeted that. Cast my commander again. Sorry, Storm Tamer's back. How many cards left in his library, actually? This could be useful if I do a lot of damage at once. But then I'd also be preventing it so I don't get any life back, so... whatever. We do need blockers here. And he could potentially just be like a good bait for my opponent's removals. Okay, my opponent's lands are locked for casting Atraxa again. Yeah, Vorinclex is saving my ass right now. Okay, all those lands are locked now, that's nice. Interesting. That's all he's attacking with? I'll just take it. Huh. I feel like that was a really bad misplay on my opponent's part. We don't need to land. Yeah, this is rough. This is why I don't want to play Omniscience too early sometimes, because the outlets are actually more important. And yeah, no, let's just hang back. The trampling damage on She-Hulk is such a problem right now. I'll also have to worry about Atraxa up there. Interesting, my opponent passes. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Let's draw 7 cards. We're drawing 7 cards, buddy. Whew. There we go. Let's go. See what I mean? Just 1 or 2 Eldrazi's, they'll win the game for me. Like this. Hey, nice creatures, fella. Ooh, that's nice. What you got? Oop. Remember this guy? Remember how useful this is? But I took everything, so how useful is it? You know what? The fact that he just hovered over his last 2 non-land permanents, I'm gonna do it. Let's go. And yeah, we can target his lands with this. Bam! Which ones do we target? Let's see. And opponent's good. Ooh, 49. I'm at 8 health. Let's go. That will do it.